I'm getting ready for a craft fair. These are my pride and joy. This is going to be the second craft fair I've done. My first one, I was paid in compliments and I didn't have a ton of stock, so it was really just a research, figure things out. My craft room's a mess, but we're focusing on these beautiful, they're essentially dice bags, and they have this nice crocodile stitch. But we're going with dragon scales here. This one's probably my favorite because it's really big if you have a lot of dice. This one's fantastic. This is what I started with, and I followed a pattern on Ravelry. This one I'm sad because for whatever reason, the yarn, it's discolored. But these have pretty big holes that made me nervous for someone. They might lose their dice. I don't know if they put chapstick in here. Like, those are pretty big holes. So this is actually the second one I made. The first one that I made is this one. And I got a little bit crazy on making this really big border here. But again, this one has pretty big holes too, but it's a nice size. The third one I made was this one because I wanted to close up all those holes. So I pretty much just did double crochets on every loop and it made it really big, but I really like that. And then the next ones I did and that I settled on were this, and I essentially just went in the middle. I didn't leave as big of gaps, but I did leave a gap here or there, but I'm confident nothing's going to fall out of that. These take just under 2 hours to make. This one's my favorite. Got like kind of the primary colors. Pretty good size. And the strings are crocheted and it'll pull these nice and tight. This one has a little surprise pink on the bottom. This is very Hufflepuff themed. This is the most natural looking one. This is a very colorful. I wonder too if, I don't remember if I went from one crochet hook to a smaller size because this one's really petite. Unless the yarn was just different. I also, these are really satisfying to make little coasters. It's a very variegated pattern. So there's a lot of differences. I really like that. Not sure what I'm gonna charge, but what I've been doing is I'm doing minimum wage an hour. These took just under 2 hours, so plus like material, I'm charging essentially 2 hours worth for those. These ones, I don't know. I have to actually time how much they take, you know, to make, and that'll help me figure that out. So I've also made some of these guys. This was a pattern off of Etsy for little acorns, and I'm going to add keychains to them. For whatever reason, I did the same, but this one turned out so much smaller. This is a gargoyle. He took just under 5 hours to make. This jackalope took 3 hours. Making back legs, for whatever reason, are a struggle for me. This one is really cool. He stands up just by the tension of the yarn. I'm not sure if I'm done with him or not. I'm not sure if I'm selling him. But what we are going to work on today are these guys. So these are mug cozies, and it's a cat pattern. So either it just looks cool geometric or you can see the cat. So these are kind of the ears, the face, the front of the body, and the front legs. And it just hooks around here. It does fit a square mug, and it's pretty stretchy actually. It fits quite a few different styles of mugs within probably like a 12 ounce. I wanted to show you some of the other styles or colors that we did. So there's this one. The peach color, I don't know what that one is called, but I can get you that blue color. The blue color is a Big Twist. Acrylic Pool Time is the color for that one. And this is the last color combination I did. So this is that same yarn that I made the coasters out of. and I used a very soft, it's a smaller weight than this shiny orange yarn because I was thinking of orange cats. Okay, so this is what I plan to make in this video, is one of these mug cozies cat pattern. So let's go pick out some colors. I just wanted to show you this one too. This is the first one that I ever made, and it's really kind of grown on me. I have my coffee in here right now, and you can see this is a taller mug, but the circumference is even a little bit bigger, I would say, but this still fits. So these, you know, yarn has some stretch to it. So I like that. These are all the colors I've made so far. Let's go pick out some other colors to use. You'll have to let me know if you saw the cat pattern in the design too or not. I did think about making the design with a smaller yarn so I could have a few more rows of the cat pattern. However, I like how simple and quick these are to get done. Anyway, I have Yarn Chaos in here. So okay, so I've done this combination, right? I've got some black, and I don't want to use a light color, at least on the outside, because, you know, it's gonna happen where there's going to be coffee that drips down and is going to get onto the yarn. So we want it to be a dark color that's really forgiving to coffee or whatever gets on here. I do kind of want to do this color because there are some like gray tabby cats. Oh, maybe I'll do this on the outside. That's kind of a weird color combination. I'm struggling with this color. I got it for a different project, and it's just like kind of a dirty, dull yellow color. I'm struggling with liking it. Anyway, we've got some of these. This is what I just made one out of. I have some really wild colors, which I'm tempted to do, but they're just so wild, and we're coming into winter, and these just seem more like Halloween, fall, so I'm unsure. This is that variegated yarn. I think I have the color and everything somewhere. Oh yes, it's a tweed. I can show you where that one is. And then we have this brown and a green. I think I want to use this up. And I think I'm gonna do the cats in this color. I just wanted to share too, the gargoyle and the jackalope, those came out of this book, Crochet Creatures of Myth and Legend by Megan Lapp. Okay, so this is what the variegated yarn that I made the coasters out of, and the cup cozy with the orange cats. Lion brand, tweed stripes. Okay. And for this one, I do not know what this one is. This is Patrons Decor. This number. Don't know. We're not going to worry about that. If you really want to know, I would imagine some of these numbers would be helpful to you. However, I am going to try and figure out, using this little guy, a way for us to just sit and crochet together. Okay, there it is. All done. I need to actually time how long one of these takes so I can figure out how much to charge. I honestly think these would be about $7 in time. So I'm thinking of doing 10 for them, just with materials, and it's a lot easier to do change if you do like everything in fives, you know. It's hard to do like $7 or $8. You have to have all those singles. So that's what I'm thinking for these, is that they would be 10. That's all for now. I have to return something to the craft store, and I might bring you along in the next one, just looking at what type of yarn they have. I have enough to use up, but I don't feel very inspired with my colors. So I'm hoping to find something a little more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. All right, until next time, I'll see you.